Dear students, in our previous class, we studied forms of verbs and sentence structures, tenses. In brief, we discussed. Today, based on the knowledge of tenses and forms of verbs, we will discuss on a reported speech or from direct to indirect. Here, take an example. Mohan said, I am reading physics today. This is one example. Take another one example here. Girish said, I wait for you. These two examples. I'll write this example once again. Listen carefully. Mohan said, I am reading physics today. Here, this Mohan, he is a reporter. He is a reporter here. This reporter is reporting this substance and said, very important, a reporting verb. This is a reporting verb. Reporting verb. And here this is another one part. Here we get a reported speech. A reported speech here. Now, based on the reporting verb, we are going to change the time and tense of a reported verb. So, reporting verb and reported verb. Here, this is very important. Based on this, we change time and tense of another one part. And here, and what is direct narration? Direct narration means, direct speech means, this is direct narration. This is direct narration. Reporter, reporting verb, and this one reported verb. Reporting verb, reporting verb. This is reported verb. Reported verb. And here, direct narration. What is meant by direct narration? Direct narration means here we use the substance or idea of the reporter, speaker, reporter, by using his actual words. This is very important. By using his actual words in direct narration means this is a method in which we use the substance, we use here the actual words. The actual words, first it is actual words of reporter. And indirect narration means indirect narration. Here we do not use actual words of the reporter. The idea of his words. Here, indirect narration, actual words. We use actual words of speaker or the reporter. Here, we use the idea or substance. Idea or substance of the reporter. Take this example. He said, I wait for you. He said, I wait for you. This is his actual word. If we say the idea of the Girish, it is Girish said that he, I changes into he. If it is in past tense, it should be changed into past tense. He waited for me. The changes based on the reporting verb, a reported verb changes, and there is a tense rule. We have different tenses. So here, what is reporter, what is reporting verb, what is reported verb, what is the direct narration, what is indirect narration. We came to know direct narration in the sense we use actual words of the speaker. Indirect narration means his idea or the substance of the reporter, not using the actual words of reporter. And now refer these two examples. First one and next one. Said. Take the first example. When we change it into indirect, Mohan said that he was reading physics that day. He was reading physics that day. Today, that day. What are the changes? This is the first change. And here change is concerned over here. Second one, third one, and fourth one. There are 4 rules to change direct into indirect based on or depending upon the type of the sentences. In our school days, already we studied different types of sentences: assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, and imperative sentence. Last one is exclamatory sentence. Okay, we studied these sentences based on the sense of the sentence given in the inverted commas. We change it into indirect. Then what about this one? Here, this is connector. Here we use that, and in all the tenses we do not use this that as the connector. Only concerned with assertive sentence and exclamatory sentence we use that, not with interrogative sentence and imperative sentences. Interrogative sentence, there we use WH words as the connectors, and whether or if, and imperative we do not use. Then here, what are the 4 important changes? The 4 important changes are, or the rules are, here, first one, rules. Here, rules to change. The first one, the change of reporting verb. Change of reporting verb. First one. This is reporting verb. Next one, change of persons. Change of persons. Third one, change of, that is nearness to or tenses. Here tenses. Before that I will take the third one, nearness to remoteness. remoteness. Here, today becomes that day. And then fourth one, change of tenses. Change of tenses. Change of tenses. Present continuous tense is changed into past continuous tense. And here, and that is used in assertive sentences as well as exclamatory sentences, but we do not use that as connector in interrogative sentences and imperative sentences. I'll explain later. Now, we'll see first one. Change of a reporting verb. The first one, change of reporting verb. Change of reporting verb. Reporting verb. This one, I'll write once again. Here, take Nandini said I have got a job. This example, I have got a job. Sentence, very simple sentence. Change of reporting. This is reporting verb. Remember one first and firm rule that there should not be any change in the time and tense of reporting verb. This one. Here, there should not be any change in the tense of reporting verb. It is not allowed. But we can change its form. Form can be changed in the same tense, but its tense should not be changed. That is reporting verb. Okay, based on the tense of the reporting verb, we can change these things. It means reported verb. So first one should remember, we should not change tense of this one reporting verb, but can change its form in the same tense. Then what is that? First one, A. If the reporting verb or the sentence in this inverted commas here, reported speech, is an assertive sentence, with a statement or the sentence within the inverted commas is an assertive sentence. Then how do we change? Said remains said. Said remains said. Only when in such cases there should not be an object or something should be in the position of an object. So here said remains said without an object. Said becomes told. Told. If same sentence here, Nandini said to me. In place said, here refer this one, Nandini said to me. In this case, said to me. Then we have to use told. Nandini told me, not told to. It is wrong. Nandini told me. This is. Further thing we will discuss later. First, it comes in the change of tenses. Then said becomes answered. Answered. If there is a question and if it is in the position of an answer, then here said is changed into answered. See, past tense, past tense, past tense, past tense, past tense, past tense. We are not entitled to change the tense of the reporting verb. So we have the priority to change its form in the same tense. Then you may use like this, said Here communicated, replied, answered, told, said, like this. So this is one thing. If the reporting verb is in, that is in assertive sentence. Reporting verb is in, reporting verb changes into the according to the rules if the statement is an assertive sentence. Next, I'll write here the reporting verb be interrogative sentence. Here take example here. Take an example, that is Ramesh said, what are you doing? What are you doing? Interrogative sentence. We can frame interrogatives by using auxiliaries or by using WH words. Okay, so this is WH word. As I said, reporting verb is changed into its different form according to the statement within the inverted commas. Here within the inverted commas. Said is changed into asked. Asked. Said is changed into, that is questioned. Here questioned. Here said it asked into inquired. Usually we change into these four. Said is changed into inquired. Different forms are there without changing its tense. We should remember this one, without changing this one. If the statement of the reporter within the inverted commas is an interrogative, then the reporting verb changes accordingly. Here said, asked, said, questioned, said, inquired, said, inquired. This is the another one rule. Change of reporting verb. Here next one, the reporting verb, I'll take here. If the reporting verb is within the inverted commas, change of a reporting verb. Reporting verb. C, that is imperative. Imperative sentence. Imperative sentences. Take another one example here. I'll give. Teacher said, work hard. Work hard. Work hard. An imperative sentence. This is reporting verb. A reporter reported his statement in an imperative form within the inverted commas. So then said is changed into, depending upon the sense of the statement. Okay, here said is changed into suggested. Said is changed into ordered. Said is changed into her advised, said, he changed into suggested, ordered, advised, requested. Depends upon the statement here. Here, Girish said to his friend, I'll write here, give me a glass of water. So, take examples here. Where to use ordered, requested, commanded, commander, said to soldiers, start the war. So, where to use requested, where to use ordered, where to use advised. Here, the first one depends upon the meaning of the statement within the inverted commas. Here, teacher advised to work hard. Advised. Remaining things we will discuss later. How to change this one reporting verb depending upon the statement within the inverted commas. Give me a glass of water. Do you use here ordered, commanded? No. There is a way of communication. So, suggested, ordered, requested, advised, communicated, advised, ADVICED. Okay, ADVIC, advise, it is in the noun form. SE, it is in the verb form. Okay, advised. In imperative sentence, we use suggested, ordered, advised, requested, commanded. So, these. Then, take in the last type of sentence, that is exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence. Here, D, exclamatory sentences. Sentence. Take an example here. I'll write, Mohan said, hurrah, we won the match. We won the match. It's an exclamatory word. Okay. Exclamation depends upon interjection. Exclamatory sentences, how do we use? How do we change? Reporting verb depending upon the sense of the statement within the inverted commas. Here, you made another one example here. Lata said, oh, I have cut my finger. Oh, I have cut my finger. So, depending upon, here exclamation is quite different, here it is quite different. Depending upon the sense of the statement within the inverted commas, so we have to select. Said, it changed into exclaimed. Here, exclaimed with joy. Exclaimed with joy. Okay, that is exclaiming, expressing the joy. Then said, exclaimed with wonder. Here, exclaimed with wonder. Sad, exclaimed with, we can use many things. Exclaimed with surprise. But what about here? Sad, We cannot use exclaimed, it is cried. Cried with pain. Here sad, cried with sorrow. Means we can use depending upon the sense of the sentence made by the reporter within the inverted commas. Depending on that, we have to use a reporting verb without changing its tense. It is very important. Now, as we discussed, how we change a reporting verb, okay, depending on assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and last one, exclamatory sentence. Now, change of persons. Change of persons change of first person, second person, third person. Here actually we will understand the change of persons while solving examples. I will explain in brief regarding the rule. Change of persons. First person, I, we are changed into her, he, she, they. It means changed according to the subject of the reporting speech. Changed according to the subject of the reporting speech. Second person, you is changed into I, we, you, he, she, it, they. We can change. Changed according to the object or the predicate of the reporting verb. The first one according to the subject of the reporting verb, next one according to the object or the predicate of the reporting verb. Then third one, third person, he, she, it, they remain same. Change of persons. Here Ramesh said to me. Here, can you give examples? You are not concerned. Ramesh said to me, you are not concerned. Who is you here? We have to understand. What about me? We have to understand. So, depending upon the sense, we have to change. Okay. Here, Ramesh told me that. Here, told me. You. Ramesh told me that I was not concerned. So, past tense, yes, I was not concerned. It means depending upon the sense, it is very important. Rules are very important, of course, but we should use rules without changing the meaning of the original statement. Okay, so that is regarding change of persons. First one, change of reporting verb. Next, change of persons. Here, first one, according to the subject of the reporting verb, reporting speech, according to the object or the predicate of the reporting Speech, next third one remains as it is. First person I, we, he, she, they. Second person you, I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Then third person he, she, it, they remains same. This is second one. Now third, the most important, that is nearness to remoteness. Nearness to remoteness. How we use. Here, as I said, the first one, Mohan said. Example here, recall that. Mohan said, I am reading physics today. Now I am talking about this one, today. We change. Now it changed into then, and then remains then only. Next, this is changed into that, and that remains that. These changed into those. Those remains those. And next, today changed into that day. Next, tonight changed into that night. But remember all these things. Mohan said, I am reading physics today. Mohan said that he was reading physics that day. This means nearness to remoteness. Next, tomorrow, here by using tomorrow, it changed into the next day. Yesterday changed into the previous day. Next week it changed into the following week. Next year it changed into the following year. It means they have their own fixed forms. Okay, here nearness to remoteness. They are important changes. Okay, here now then this changes in that remains as it is. These those remains as it is. Then today that day, tonight that night, and tomorrow the next day or the following day we may use, and yesterday the previous day, next week the following week, next year the following year. It means we have the standard patterns, as I said. This one. So this is about nearness to remoteness. Third rule, nearness to remoteness. Next, the change of tense. Here, change of tense. What is the procedure to change of tense? Here I'll write 3 examples. Mohan says, I write a letter to my friend. I write a letter to my friend. Mohan said, change it into past tense. This is in Simple present tense, change it into any past tense. I'll change it into continuous tense. I was writing a letter to my friend. Then Mohan will say, right as it is. I write a letter to my friend. Here, change of tense. This is a reporting verb. Based on this, we are going to change a reported verb. There is a relation between reporting and reported. According to the time and tense of reporting verb, reported verb changes. Here, rule 1. Here, I'll write A. If the reporting verb is in present tense, there should not be any change in the tense of reported verb. Reported. If this is in reporting verb, take example here. Dhoni says, I played for my country. Example here. If this is in present tense, then it should not be changed. I am talking about tense, but form can be changed according to the change of person. For the sake of an example, I have taken this statement. So here, Dhoni says that he played for his country. It means. Then here Mohan says, what is the tense here? Present tense. As it remains in past tense itself, it remains present tense itself. Mohan says, I changes into he. Here he. Simple present tense third person. When we are discussing tenses, simple present tense third person writes. He writes a letter to his friend. Then this is the present tense case. If the reporting verb is in present tense, there should not be any change. Okay. Here present tense. Here reporting verb. If the reporting verb is in present tense, hence no change is made in the tense of reported verb, but form can be changed. Form is changed. When we change it into indirect, I becomes he. When it becomes he, then right becomes rights. So form can be changed, but not tense. This is a present tense case. Next, let me explain. This is the first one. I'll take this as second one, this as third one, because there are many more rules. I'll explain later. With future tense, that is reporting verb. That is reporting verb. 1, 2, 3 I have taken like this. Future tense. There is also same. The reporting verb is in future tense. There should not be any change in a reported verb. Okay, it remains as it is. Mohan will say that he writes a letter to his friend. He writes a letter to his friend. Take here, if in place of said, if it becomes says, Mohan says, if so, Mohan says. Here I changed into he was it. Here once again same sentence. It means if the reporting verb is in future tense, the reporting verb is in future tense, no change is made in the tense of a reported verb. But form can be changed. Once again, the form can be changed. It means if the reporting verb is in present tense and in future tense, there should not be any change in tense of reported verb. But form can be changed according to the change of persons. Okay, here as I said, take example here. Okay, Naveen says, I take any example here. I play today. Naveen says that there should not be any change. He plays that day. If it is in future tense, Naveen will say, I play today. Take the same sentence. Naveen will say that he plays that day. It means if the reporting verb is in, as it is, if the reporting verb is in, here these two. The reporting verb is in present tense, and in future tense, there should not be any change in the tense of a reported verb, but form can be changed. But the same thing is not there in past tense. If the reporting verb is in past tense, we change reporting verb. Okay, there is a set of rules. Okay, my friends, I hope you understood this part regarding past tense cases, and all assertive, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory will be discussed in our next class. Thank you. Have a good day.